everybody, welcome back to Paperwork Pantheon. My name is Offbeat Outlaw. I use he, they pronouns. I am the Dungeon Master for this evening, as usual. Listen to this jaunty little tune we're listening to. Yo, kill it! Kill it, Danny! Kill it! I didn't know you would chill like that. Kill it! Kill it! Oh! For free! For free! What up, everybody?
Hi.
Jesus Christ.
Fuck it up.
We just completed an arc. For those who missed the last couple of episodes, we completed a bit of the first arc of the game. Turns out the God of Pain is a fucking asshole and was doing a big lot of pain. So rude of them. Z's is the God of Complications. And that's that, you know? Just a little bit, and Feta may have given a really powerful magic item to a child who may or may not be, sort of the thrall of Beatrice, Queen of Chaos, Curses, and all that needs to be done, aka an antagonist. With that being said,
I wasn't getting antagonistic vibes. She seemed nice.
Oh no, I'm saying Beatrice, the larger is the Beatrice.
Yeah, no, I'm saying the same.
There's Babyatrice and Beatrice.
No, I'm saying Big Beatrice. She seemed nice.
Oh, even after she cursed you?
Yeah, there's a little curse. She seems totally fine.
You're right. You're so right. You know what, Amelia? Why don't you introduce yourself, pronouns, and your character, their pronouns?
Hi, my name's Amelia Som. Most pronouns are fine. I play A's. Most pronouns for them are also fine. They're the god of time, and right now they're a wizard bard.
Brooke.
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday. I am playing Viari, the God of Last Chances, and I am playing 17 levels Genie Warlock, 3 levels Echo Knight Fighter. You're my go-to, Pat. Whenever I can't think of anything clever on the spot, I just go Last Chances.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wait, are you lying? You're not the god of last chances?
No, I am the god of last chances. Offbeat said that I'm the favorite and I get to change every week when I feel like it. If I can't think of something else, I just get to pick.
That's exactly what I said.
Yeah.
Hi, everybody. I'm Patrick, that gray gentleman. My pronouns are he, they. Fata's pronouns are he, they. I am playing Fata Locke, the god who currently doesn't have a domain because it's been stolen from him from the end of time. He is currently a changeling, bard 6, fighter 3, paladin 7, and warlock the remaining number. Because it just cuts off after that. There's W.
Warlock the rest.
That's warlock.
Wait, did you already swap?
Warlock the rest.
Did you? Swap?
No, I haven't swapped yet.
Okay,
All right. So yes.
Okay.
But that is
Okay.
spoilers, I suppose.
Danny.
What's up? I'm Danny. I use he, him pronouns. I'm playing Godfried. Also uses he, him pronouns. He's a paladin fighter wizard.
That's great. And with that, everybody, we take a little stroll, a little jaunt, a little time with A's. A's, you had a deal that you had to keep. After Z's showed you his domain, God of the domain of complications, you agreed to show Z's the domain of time, yours. And I don't know what tone this is gonna take, so I think this jaunty little waltz is maybe a little bit too jaunty for what might happen. So
Too jaunty.
who's to say?
Who is to say?
So
You really?
frankly, yes.
And kind of me, I guess.
Yeah. So you arrive at your domain. Z's is on the outskirts of this metaphysical space, not quite entered yet. He may only enter if you let them.
Yeah,
You let them?
Yeah.
Okay. He takes a step in, looks up. You know, I was really expecting Alistair to come in and just like get me, you know. So that was pleasant, actually, that I'm alive. Very pleasant.
Yeah, I was a little worried about that. So.
Yeah. He knows I'm here, right? Like, there's no way he doesn't. He's just.
There's no way he can't. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
I think. I assume.
Roll a religion check or an arcana check, A's.
I'm equally arcanic and religic. That's a 17.
Religic?
A 17. Your best guess is that Alistair definitely knows Z's is here. You can't pertain as to why that Alistair is not immediately shunting him from here. So,
Yeah.
it seems like you're fine for now.
Yeah, I will, I guess I'll just take Z's hands and lead him to, like, my area where I, like, vibe. It's just, we're kind of in the middle of a desert, and I'll stop this sky so it's caught at twilight, because it cycles through really quickly.
All right. So I guess this music is fitting. You guys going to jaunty little?
Yeah, we're going on a jaunt!
little jaunts. Z is looking around with like a little bit of wonder in his eyes, just like a little bit of like, wow, this is your domain. This is sick. Mine sucks. He looks. They look to you and they go, I didn't realize you could do all this. I just kind of made it a space to organize my thoughts, but you made it all a whole thing.
Yeah, well, you can only be a god once. Actually, no, you can always change. Can't you just change it however you want, whenever you want?
The domain?
Yeah.
I guess so, but I'm kind of lazy.
Yeah. Oh, this was sort of the first thing that popped into my head, and
This?
yeah.
He looks a little impressed. Maybe like the teensiest bit turned on, just like a little bit, but he will never admit it to you.
Yeah.
Never.
It's okay, because I know. Yeah. We probably go to a workshop, which is similar to my parents' workshop that I grew up in, but like part of it, and then it's much larger, and they're just all of these different machines. I think there's like so many different types of calendars and things.
Mm-hmm.
Pat, that's fascinating.
Sorry.
No, it's just really cool. But there's like
That's what we
several
call low frame rate.
yeah, there's like several different, there's like circular calendars, there are clocks, there are like atmospheric pressure, like atomic clock sort of things that are measuring that. There's all sorts of other like barometers, thermometers, like every single thing that is going through. It's just all of these different devices that Ace has made or improved upon.
Mm-hmm.
Just kind of running. There's this kind of quiet. I like to think there's just like a constant sort of ticking sound of one of the clocks, but it's not like overbearing.
Is there anything that Ace has made that they're particularly proud of, like their proudest work?
Ooh, I think, well, honestly, the thing that A's has made is that they're most proud of isn't like a specific device. I guess they probably made a device. It's like the calculations that they did to be able to like very accurately travel across planes, specifically like with the Feywild, and being able to travel and determine what spaces are correlated with the passage of different amounts of time. So she can't control like Archfey do how you cross over in the Feywild, but can like figure out exactly how to calculate when and where to cross over, that the outcome is what you want, rather than just shaping it. And I think there's like a little device that kind of looks like those things they have that are like, like voltimeters, and you can like plug wires to figure out the currents and the voltage and things. I think it's something similar to that, except instead of being encased in something, all of the pieces are like loose, and like you pick it up and you hold it like a gyroscope, and all of them sort of float into form because it's really picking up magical energy rather than like typical energy. So
this piece, would you say you probably display it? I'd assume like you're proud of it. You want to, or is this like a secret thing?
I mean, this is my domain, right? So it's like there's like a little pedestal, and it is just resting inert on there, despite the fact that everywhere in between any of the structures of this place are sand. Everything is pristine clean, so there's no need for glass.
Mm-hmm. So you arrive at this machine, this mixture of a voltimeter and a planar GPS.
Yeah, it's like a planar gyroscope.
You look at it. One thing you note about it is that at the base of it you see your book, the Book of Time. Now the Book of Time is very different from some of the other books that you have noticed that some of the other gods might be familiar with. If it was just a Book of Time, it would just have every single instance of every second with nothing to attach to it. One thing that you note that is particular about this one is every event that has happened to you specifically is studiously written out in the first half of it. In the second half, every time you flip a page, what is currently happening to you occurs and is written down. And so as, just so that you know, you know what your book does already. Z's looks at this book. Hey, Ace.
Yeah?
Want a deal? I have a book too. Let's trade.
You want to trade books?
No, not the whole thing. Just the last page of each.
Why?
Don't encourage them, Brooke.
Well, for one, I haven't looked at my last page yet.
Why would you not look at the last page in your book?
My book's a little weird. It's kind of like yours, honestly. Every event that has happened to me thus far is studiously written out in the first half. In the second half, well, I can't open the second half. I can only take pages from it. Sometimes I'll take out a page and I'll look at it and try and match the present to what it will eventually be, and I usually screw it up, but it's always something weird, like the 50,000 simulacrum plan. I just saw an army of myself at this particular place, and, well, I decided to do that. Didn't really know what to do from there on. I've never looked at my last page.
What happens if I flip to my last page?
You'll note that as you flip, it just seems like there's just more and more that grow out of it. However, if you pull out of a particular point, the intent of that is translated to the book, and that moment will appear.
So I give you the last page, and you get to see how it all ends.
As will you.
This is objectively a bad idea.
Oh, it's horrible. It's bad for me, too.
I fail to see how this is worse for you than it's worse for me.
Well, for one, I'm supposed to be a planner. I'm supposed to have the big plan for everybody in the Chaos Pantheon. If I don't have the last step, they don't either.
But if you know how it ends, then you
I can't change it. Once it's known, it's known. Thank you for the donation. Thank you, the Extra Planers Realm of Chat, for the donation.
I'll flip a coin.
All right.
I'm gonna flip one of my coins.
Okay.
Wait.
Okay, Fader.
I have a coin one my friend gave me, and it says what one hand gives, the other takes away, and it's a 20 and a 1. On 20, we will. I'll do the dumb thing.
20, 20, 20, 20.
Please.
That sounded good.
Yeah, it's fine. It just hit my camera, I think.
Okay. What'd you get?
Oh my god, I'm gonna get fired. I'll tear the page out.
Z's opens his hand. His book falls into it in a puff of smoke. Closes it. He tears out the last page. He hands it to you, face down. He opens his hand for yours.
I give it to him.
He folds it, puts it in his pocket. I'll look at that later, I guess.
Yeah, I will fold mine as well.
Mm-hmm. Safe to say you guys spend the rest of the time just chatting. Maybe doing something else. Aziz eventually, wearing your pants once again, goes, well, I think I should go back to Beatrice and not tell her about this horrible deal I made.
I will do the same for Alistair, assuming he doesn't already know.
You get a sneaking suspicion. He knows.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like a crawling on your back, seeking suspicion. Like, oh god.
Uh-huh.
At least it's not just me.
Yeah. Z's, with a wink, puffs away. Do you look at the page?
Yes.
You open it up. You see the following image. The last page in Complications. Effectively closing the loop. You see a spear. Complicated in design, clockwork and steampunk in origin. Skewering through Z's head. You see skeletal hands gripping the shaft.
Yeah! Yes! Let's go! I was excited before. I'm excited now.
You see a skirt. Well, it's not a skirt, a dress. The bottom of a dress with feet. Dressed in sandals. Hemmed on the dress, it's curse marks. At the bottom of the page, you see a face that you do not recognize. Wielding a pen you do recognize. Viari. Her expression is something between shock and excitement. But one thing you will note about this page is that it is only part of a massive piece of work. It is a corner section of a painting. Amelia, make a let's say religion check or an arcana check at advantage to discern what this is right now.
Uh, 20.
At the end of every book, the last page is a section of this painting. What this painting means is specific to each individual book. As this is the last page of Complications, you can see this as both the metaphorical and physical end of Complications. And a reminder, the image is a spear, clockwork in origin, going through the face of Z's. Skeletal hands grip it. Viari is looking up with shock or excitement. And a curse-marked dress peeping off the top corner.
Is the curse mark, is it reasonable to assume that, like, the person in the dress is the one who threw the spear? Is that, like, what it looks like, or is it hard to tell?
No, it looks more like there's someone off the side wielding the spear with skeletal hands gripping it.
Gotcha. Okay.
As for who screamed, yes, everybody, it was Danny the skeleton. He was very excited that he got to kill Z's, if that is, in fact, the skeleton who kills Z's.
I don't care. It's my headcanon now. Fuck you all.
It's gonna be Feta, like his skin has been pulled away for some reason.
What the fuck? Why? It was supposed to be me!
Aze, as you sit with this information, what does Aze do?
Just doesn't really know how to respond to that, especially because, like, Z's dying is literally the last thing A's wants, and has spent quite a bit of their life keeping Z's alive despite their dumbassery.
Make an investigation check.
Investigation. 11.
You look at Z's again. It seems off. You don't get what it is yet. It doesn't seem... You can't tell whether or not this is like Z's death is definitely something you want to avoid. But you can't tell... But Z's is not somebody who would just die.
Yeah. I think my next thought is to kind of smooth out the page and put it in the very back of the time book. Like, just as, like, I need to put this somewhere safe, and I'm going to just kind of put it in that. There's a space on that specific part where a page has been torn out, so it should still close flat.
You slide it there, and a prompt, almost like a video game, shows up in your mind. Would you like to spend a spell slot and repair your book? Please note, if this page is not from your book, you will irrevocably change the divine contract.
I don't want to do that just yet. Is there an option to ask again later?
Yeah, there's a little checkbox.
Yeah.
Show this prompt again next time I do this.
Yeah, I'll do no, and then I'll checkbox for later.
Right.
I'll consent to receiving marketing emails. Sure, they're infrequent.
A mailbox pops up beside your book. There's a little postcard in there that says that's Alistair inviting you to the company poker night. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I will just go off to, like, my personal chambers, which are very lavish and beautiful and sylvan, and get ready to go to the thing. And with that energy of I'm just waiting for Alistair at any moment. And if he doesn't pop in, that's almost worse than when I have to face him physically, but I'll just get ready.
As soon as you leave the room, Alistair is just outside waiting patiently. A's.
Alistair.
Interesting trade deal.
Yeah, I'm not sure what it means.
Well, for one thing, I don't know what Z's knows what it means either. I don't think he cares. We have the last page of their plan.
Yeah. From how I spoke with Z's, I think assuming he doesn't care is probably more correct than you would assume.
He's a strange one. I'll give him that. Now, the page, you haven't put it into your book yet, right?
I just said it there. I didn't overwrite the divine contract. That seemed a step too far.
It is. There's a right moment. I'm gonna send your little group on a series of missions soon, and this will be also an overarching part of the plan. There are some neutral gods who could do very well to have the last part of that plan, if we were to acquire them. Godfried has the ability to acquire gods by force, as payment for penance. Viari can work out the negotiating and the contracts. Feda will provide... his change should be coming in the mail very soon, so Feda will provide the necessary muscle should it be required. I need you to find the right god to put that page into. It could be a very vital keystone in our plan. And worst comes to worst, frankly, time is not a bad place to put it at the end of the day. But that being said, well, I'll tell you after the ceremony. You're all getting promoted, after all. Don't want to bog you down with specifics.
Right.
And I will let you know this was a stupid move.
I am aware.
As long as we're both aware. I'm not against stupid moves.
We'll see how it pays off.
We'll see. Alright. I gotta get back to...
Alistair?
Yes?
When I was down, rebuilding, did you sense anything at all?
What do you mean by that exactly?
I have a message for you from Beatrice.
Oh. I did not sense that. What is it?
Yes. I think she just wanted me to tell you hi.
Okay.
She also wanted to know how her kid is doing.
Fine. I see. Okay. Interesting that she'd ask that.
Why?
It's just interesting. Because she knows exactly how she's doing. She's doing this to be a pain.
Yeah, she does that. There's some other things it might be best to say in front of the whole group. Or I could tell you and then we could tell them.
Well, we're probably going to have a meeting. We've got to do the promotions first. So we'll probably have a little... I'll let them know so they can choose their promotions at the ceremony properly. We could have that meeting now.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. As Alistair's about to snap his hands, what was everyone else doing during this time, if anything special or particular? Or any special flavor? Any dancing with Adamus?
I was gonna say, yeah. Godfried is with Adamus. He's trying on a new suit because bro doesn't have a suit.
What type of suit? What colors?
3-piece, again, burgundy.
Okay.
The mauve didn't work out, so he went to burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
as much as
okay.
I like
Great
mauve, the
choice.
color just didn't suit my bones.
Mhm.
So.
I see.
So it's a 3-piece tuxedo, very specifically, but not black because black is just, everyone has black tuxedos.
Everyone, yeah. So it's a three-piece burgundy tuxedo.
Mm-hmm.
My boy. Dashing.
You did a great job. This
Thank
is
you.
good. I'm gonna take like 5 years off your sentence. This is great.
How many years is my sentence?
Oh God, how long is it? I'm gonna go look at my little. I have a Nook now. You guys know what a Nook is? It's like it's like a little iPad for reading, except it just has a list of like everything, my book on it. It's like a virtual version of my book that I just carry with me. Like, oh God, what is this? What is this? What is this sentence?
You sentenced it, bro. I didn't write that down.
Oh, I think I said 30 years. All right, so it looks like you got
22 years left now.
Right. Takes out another piece of fabric and just slaps it down. It just starts sewing again.
You're doing great, sweetie. Hey, listen, I want you to make matching outfit for me and my friends, all right? Listen, okay? I think that'd be awesome. Here's what I'm thinking. Crocs. What do you think?
You want me to make Crocs?
Yes.
God damn it.
You do know I'm a seamstress and Crocs are made of plastic.
But you're a magic seamstress.
I'll see what I can do.
Awesome. I also want a top hat. Thank you.
He's got 22 years to learn a new trade.
He's already
Exactly.
technically served 3 because time is weird in my domain.
Pat, what are you doing? If anything, you can just be hanging out as well if that's all.
I think Feta for a little while is in his realm and is contemplating their different aspects.
Mm-hmm.
There's two that are very clear. So as he's sort of just sitting, probably in the countryside, the rolling lush green hills, there are two that kind of will like flicker in front of him that are very clear. The one that he has been manifesting the majority of this time on this past mission, flowing robes, like a simple piece of armor over the chest, spear held like a magic staff, and just sort of like a very magical, mystical aura that surrounds it. The other stained in blood, robes torn to pieces, like a simple jerkin is the only thing he's wearing on his chest, muscles sort of like bulging outwards, and a wicked smile just sort of permanently on the face, hair flowing backwards in like rippling red waves. And then there's a third one that, much like Feta's, I can't ever think of what it's called. The machine, the slot machine, is just always sort of incorporeal. And he just can't quite get a grasp on it. And after trying for a little while, gives up and goes to make his way to return to the others.
All right. And Viari, what are you doing?
Viari has summoned Charlie and was supposed to go and set up their domain because Alistair said they had to. So they're probably standing there with the book like... I don't even know what Liza's supposed to look like.
You can make it whatever you want. It's your interpretation, kid. You want like a library? You like a computer room? You don't know what a computer is. Do you want like have you been to Godfrey's place? It's pretty cool. There's Tahiti in there. There's also Detroit.
Isn't that the place that Vader always goes?
That's the place where Vader seems to go sometimes when he dies or when. I don't know, kid. Look, a lot of this stuff's a lot more complicated. I just work here, right? Get paid a salary. I show up. I have a wife and kids. It's a whole thing, you know.
I know. I'm just gonna... Okay. I just open it up. And I'm just setting up, like, first apartment vibes. Like, early 20-something.
Is it like...
just got their first apartment. It's like
I'm
lot.
imagining like bad like those like outdoor fold out chairs that you use for camping.
Oh yeah,
Is it
yeah,
better
yeah,
than
yeah,
that?
yeah. And it's just like, but it's also like clearly there for like just to be as like just a chill as place as possible. The version of my bedroom in this place exactly matches the place inside my necklace. And it's just got like, it's like a little nice. Like if Yari can just design whatever they want, they can make it like a little nice. So they can be like the ideal, slightly idealized first apartment. But it's just like a studio apartment with like, kitchen, lounge,
This is
open
what.
floor plan.
This
I
is-
don't
this
know
is-
what to do.
Like, look, kid,
I
I'm
know.
not gonna. If this is where you just want to do your work, okay. This like, Alistair's domain is very similar. I get that. I understand. I'm not judging. I might be judging a
know.
little bit. It feels bad to lie to you, but like,
I don't know if you can lie to me that well. As I'm like grabbing, there's like bookshelves forming and like an office opening up or whatever that is very similar to Alistair's. My desk isn't nearly as fancy though. I don't freaking know.
look, kid, it doesn't matter as long as you can do your job. This is just where you can be. This is just the center of your power, as it were. It doesn't have to be special.
I know. It's just. Well, I didn't think I'd get stuck as lies forever.
I mean, you don't have to be lies forever, but like, I mean, it's a nice gig.
Yeah, I like it well enough. It's just.
I think you're thinking too hard, kid. I think you like to think a lot. I think you should do that less. You should
Think less.
I think you should feel a bit more, Get in touch with
I
those
don't-
things.
Need to feel a bit more. Thank you very much.
Okay. Well, at any
You're my
rate,
therapist.
I'm not. I'm your familiar named Charlie. Either way, looks comfortable. Proud of you for setting
Yeah,
it up.
well, Al will be happy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, it's a place. Is that all?
What's that supposed to mean?
It's a. I mean, look, kid. It's not supposed to mean anything. It's just a place, You should see my house. Got like 10 kids.
Do you think he'll be annoyed that I didn't do it properly?
There's no proper way to do it. He'll be happy you did it. His brain works like a checklist. As long as things are being marked off, he's happy.
You're not wrong there. Anyway, we're supposed to get promotions or something. I don't know.
Yeah, we got a meeting.
Ugh.
Hey, these meetings are fun ones. Alistair gives you things, and he's nice.
He does.
I'm very excited for this one. I haven't seen one of these in years.
Are you gonna get a promotion?
No. Well, it could, if you take it from me. But, once again, that's up to you. If he also
Oh
offers
no, I'm
it.
gonna feel bad if I don't.
Hey, it's only if he offers it, kid. It's okay. Take what's best for you. What's best for you is best for the both of us, right? Promise me.
Alright. Alright.
All right.
Promise. Pinky promise.
That's what you used to do when you were a kid.
Yeah, I know. And I stamp it.
All right. You guys, you head out and you head to the meeting. A's, you're already there in the meeting room. Soon everyone else just quickly files in. Godfrey looks drippy as fuck. It's very notable how drippy he looks. All right, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Congratulations on accomplishing your first mission. You're officially promoted. And with a sign of a paper, you instantly feel a lot of the instant benefits. For one, your proficiency bonus, we've been over this, is up by 1 now. You're at a +7 proficiency bonus. Additionally, there was something else and it's just left my brain. You guys...
Cantrips go up
All
by
right, your
1.
cantrips. Your cantrips, they scale up by 1 once more. And now, everybody, I have some special things to present to all of you. Godly promotions. Now, a lot of us up here have been here a long time and have received many of these promotions. These will be you'll start to get them more, bless you, Fada. They'll start to come more frequently as you continue in your missions. But, for one thing, for now, these are probably pretty important. So, think very carefully. Gottfried, for you, I present to you something which I specifically dug up from an old archive back when the Chaos Pantheon and us were a little bit closer. Arcane Smite.
Let's go.
I have other things.
I mean, I guess I'll hear them.
For one, an ASI, very standard. A legendary resistance.
Okay, that's not bad.
And a once per long rest legendary action.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
He places these 3 orbs of power on your desk. Choose wisely, Gottfried. I made these special.
Legendary action.
I'm going
Come back to me. Come back to me.
Alright.
Go.
He goes to turns to Viari. Viari. This one I have known you've had your eyes on for quite some time. Presents this orb. The ability to concentrate on 2 spells at once. This does require an additional spell slot to use at first. Any will do. Legendary action. Once per long rest legendary action. A once per long rest legendary resistance. ASI. But we have something else for you as well. He digs around, pulls out from the desk, places it. It's like a jar almost of this weird, powerful energy. Slides it forward. Once per long rest, true polymorph.
There were not a lot of things you could have put in front of me to tempt me away from concentrating on 2 spells. The plans that I have with this spell. Can you also come back to me, please?
I thought I would. Honestly, we might even take an early break. Feda.
Might need to at this point. Oh boy. Aye.
I see you've changed into. Are you planning on changing to a different form soon?
See, like the flicker of possibility off of Feda's right shoulder. I've been considering it. Aye.
Alright. He reaches underneath his desk, pulls out this little capsule, he snaps it pours this dust into a vial and shakes it up. This is a little formula.
This is different.
This is a little formula I learned from Luck. Drink that. Basically, spend a spell slot. Any variety will work. Once per, you can use this feature once per long rest. Lasts a minute. You get advantage on all attack rolls for the next minute. Afterwards, you incur a level of exhaustion.
Right.
ASI, legendary resistance, legendary action, same as the rest. Also, another thing for you. Places that down. This is an upgrade to your godly abilities. So you haven't been using them too much. So I wanted to give you a little bit of incentive. Choose a target. Before they can take an action, they must flip a coin. On a loss, they waste their action.
And on a win?
On a win, they get to use their action, but it's a 50-50 chance for them not to do anything.
That's... Fuck.
It costs 3 of your coin points.
Still, though.
A's. And don't worry, I've got one more thing for you, Gottfried. I forgot this one.
There's more.
That's good. The decision seemed too easy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
A's. For you. Your abilities are so wide and varied, I figured I may as well do the following. Puts in front of you an extra 3 levels to gain in any class of your choice. Legendary action, legendary resistance. Yours is good. You don't need a second option. Gottfried, for you. He looks you up and down, strokes his beard, goes under his desk, rifles through some papers. He places something in front of you. Sign this contract with me, and I will grant you the following. You may spend a spell slot as a bonus action. The level of slot used grants you what I would like to call, simply put, well, sleep stacks. Targets that are afflicted with sleep stacks, roll them at the end of their turn. Then it does a number of d12s. Once the number of d12s exceeds their hit points, or once the number rolled exceeds their hit points in a separate sleep count, they are knocked unconscious.
How long is the unconscious condition then met? Or like, how long is it in effect?
The unconscious condition will last, well, until another target uses their action to wake them up. They must specifically do this. Alright, everybody. This is why we have this meeting before promotions.
Uh-huh.
Big decisions. I understand whatever you choose will be hard. But I wanted to make the options good, to show how much that I believe in all of you. And with that, I am going to give my players some time to think. We're going to take our 15-minute break now. So
Thank you.
Thank you all for watching the first half of PP Game or Paperwork Pantheon. This has been like a little slow. There hasn't been any combat in a while, man. Wonder what the promotion ceremony is going to be. But thank you all so thank you all so much for watching the first half. See you all in 15 minutes. We'll say not like the 15-minute on the hour, so like 9:15 Eastern. Bye! Hello, everybody! Welcome back to Paperwork Pantheon. Our players have made their decisions. It was hard, but they did it. Ace, you had by far the easiest decision. What did you choose?
Oh, well, I mean, we don't need to dilly-dally. I picked 3 levels, and yeah, for the future, they're all going to be in Rune Knight Fighter.
Nice.
I don't think it matters to list all the other ones. It's just going to be a lot of nonsense.
Viari, what did you choose?
True polymorph.
True polymorph. Once per
I
long
get
rest.
2 uses per day. My simulacrum's just gonna be a dragon.
Yep. For reference, everybody, simulacrums are CR15 in my games. Not CR20 as they are run in some others. Feta, what did you choose?
Feta is gonna grab the vial and get advantage on all attacks for 1 minute, and then exhaustion afterwards.
And Godfried.
Godfried's got nap time.
He has sleep stacks. So you all take your orbs, and as soon as you touch them, they pop and fizzle inside of you. Viari, you slurp down this giant vial, and you feel this new spell slot grow within. Theta, you take a little whiff of basically these smelling salts, and you feel this ravaged bloodlust curdle in your fingers. Aze, this holy golden orb is before you, and as soon as you touch it, you're granted the access to the power of Rune Knight Fighter. Everybody. God, Alistair looks to all of you. Well, congratulations on making your decisions.
Thank you.
Godfrey,
Thank you, Alistair.
why is your microphone so sensitive right now?
Is it?
Yes. Are you using the right microphone?
I believe so.
I'm gonna turn down your volume.
Yeah, that's the right one.
I'm gonna turn down your volume because you're so
That's
loud.
fine.
Alistair looks at all of you and goes, all right. Well, first of all, congratulations. Those were hard choices. I remember making them back in the day myself. Vaguely.
Did you just give yourself all of them at the same time?
Yes, but I had to choose which one to give first. It was very stressful. But it is time for the ceremony. Now, ceremonies here are done, well, we like to have fun here. Sometimes. And I think these are particularly ceremonious occasions. Our first victory over the Chaos Gods in a Pantheonic war. Frankly, I think we owe it a little bit to our gods of warfare, the Triumvirate of War. And they demanded what the ceremony so shall be, and they demanded combat. Not against you four. The Triumvirate would crush you all currently. Sorry. But they have procured something for you to fight. Something that they pulled out of the Divine Contract. I don't know how they did it, but they decided to.
It's like a deep fear that sets in Feta's chest. Hearing that phrase. Like, really? Good. Great.
This little contraption that I made is called a judge. And he presents a little diagram towards you. And you guys see this thing. It looks kind of like a mech from Metal Gear Solid. It's got these weird legs. And on top of it, it just sits this giant gavel emblazoned in gold. And these two almost like cannon-like protrusions that jut out of like the leg attachments. And then around its top, you see these golden hands that stretch out from the top and go fan out all the way to the bottom. This thing is a nightmare. You're not really supposed to find these things too often. They found it very deep in the J section. I hope you have fun. Good luck. And don't worry, even if you lose, your ceremony is still Good.
We
All
get
right.
demoted immediately.
Yeah, immediate demotion. It would just be, well, it'd be funny. We'd laugh about it for a bit, but it's okay. This is a judge, after all. It's not supposed to be beaten very easily. Well, that is all from me. Congratulations on becoming newer and better gods. Good luck, everybody. And with that, Alistair almost unzips the wall that he was demonstrating from, and you are in a sort of field which you vaguely recognize. It's the Luck Dome.
The Lucker.
The Luctor Dome.
Yeah.
Oh, we've been
Amelia,
here
we
before.
did it again!
God,
It doesn't sort of at any point go, hey, this looks a little more like well used than I was expecting.
It looks pristine, for one thing. Banners are draped all along the edge, bearing the image of order. You see Alistair. You see a seat for Alistair. You see that the seat where Luck usually sits, empty for Alistair. You see several other seats for the other head gods. You see the triumvirate of war, just like biting their nails, gripping so hard on the railing, so excited to see this fight.
Excuse me while I go grab Fizzbands and the monster manual. I just need to check some things.
For no reason.
Uh-huh.
No reason whatsoever. I can't. Oh well, while they're away. Hi everybody. How are you doing? It's us. Danny, help me out here. I have no idea what else to say.
Have you ever had a dream where you're in the Bionicle section of a store?
Oh,
Have
yes,
you?
actually. Yes, absolutely.
You've had the dream?
I've had the dream.
There
Oh,
is a thing
I
in the
missed
Bionicle
Bionicles.
fandom called the Dream, where all Bionicle fans will at one point have this dream, where they only dream of this section of a mall, where it is filled with every single Bionicle imaginable, and it is so prolific inside the Bionicle community that it is known as the Dream.
Is this
Holy shit,
legit?
I've had the dream.
This is real. This is real.
I've had the dream.
I haven't had that, but I've had that thing where you play Tetris too much. Whenever you close your eyes, you just see Tetris bricks.
I think that's
That's the
think
Tetris
that-
dream. It's a
I don't
different
think that's
dream.
normal, Amelia.
I get really into games. Any game.
This group getting really into games?
Yeah,
What
believe
are
it
you
or not, I
talking
do
about?
like a video game every now and again.
A video game, a singular.
Just one,
Just the one, and
non-stop
it's
for several
Tetris.
weeks, and then I don't play again for a year.
Oh, I don't play video games.
All right, miss, do you learn how to parry run Margit just because Offbeat's learning how to parry run Margit and I will not be
Mhm.
outdone?
That was funny. Now we're both working on Melania, so
One night,
it was for
Brooke-
the bit and it worked.
Brooke and I came up with a hypothetical scenario that is very accurate, and I want you guys to judge whether or not this would happen. Okay, picture this. The hypothetical goes as follows. I am really excited about a new game, and I pretend to learn the new game. This tricks Brooke into learning the new game just to be better than me, except for the fact that I have not actually learned the new game, so that when Brooke reveals that she'd been secretly practicing the new game to be better than me, I reveal I didn't actually play the game, except for the fact that I felt bad halfway through this prank and decided I would at least learn a little bit as to not make Brooke feel too awful. Does that seem plausible?
It's great because we were talking about that before stream,
Yeah,
and I was like,
and
so
also-
the prank is friendship.
Yeah.
And also, the thing is, it wouldn't be I would learn a little bit from your end. It would be I have to get good at it because if Brooke's getting good at it, we have to be like competing.
Do I believe
Our
that you and
entire
Brooke would
friendship
make
just-
this
is just rivalry.
Do I believe
Sorry.
that you and Brooke would make a convoluted plan just so you could play video games together?
Yes.
Yeah.
My
Yeah,
friends are
100%,
toxic. My friends are
absolutely.
toxic. Help me. I have to
Once
sit
we
here and
started-
listen. I have to listen to them yell at each other every night.
I've never
Once
heard
we
something
started
so
with the
toxically
Elden
wholesome
Ring-
before.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I've never heard something so toxically wholesome as that.
No, because once we started the Elden Ring parry run attempt or whatever, we were like, what if we both just like did multiplayer parry only boss kills, and we just went through the game together doing
Jesus Christ.
Anyway,
This is all the
Anyway,
time. This is all the time. This is a peek into our friendship. I hope you understand.
Yeah. Just
This is
eat
what
up
our
that
chat's like.
parasocialization.
yeah,
Yeah, right.
the latest thing is one of us comes up with a cool D&D mechanic, the other one goes, fuck, now I can do something, and then comes up with something else, and then we swap.
it's really great. All that to say, you guys enter into the field. Gods are cheering. You see that there are even sections that have made t-shirts with cartoonish likenesses of your faces on them.
Oh God, no.
Some of the lesser
Scary.
gods. There's a bunch of fangirls like, Theta! Do you wave?
Hi. Hello.
They faint.
That's really loud.
Who are some of the gods included in the fan club? I must know.
There's like gods of like lots of like there's like gods of wicker furniture, the god of desks. There's a few who are a little bit grander than that, like the god of, like there's lots of gods of like the god of fire. So there's like a whole, they like to hang out a lot. Like there's the god of combustion, the god of explosions, and they all like to
The
hang
god
out.
of fire and
The god
combustion,
of
like they hang
only
out with
when-
the gods of furniture.
Yeah.
The gods of when
Whisker-
people leave
wicker
lit
basket
cigarettes and it burns
explosion.
something down by accident.
Yeah.
The god of
Accidental arson.
The god of arson is dating the god of wicker furniture. They're really cute together. That's the new headcanon. That's why your furniture explodes.
Yeah, I
No,
hate it
I
when
think
my
that's
wicker
supposed to
furniture
happen.
explodes.
Yeah.
You're killing
That's
Pat.
come out my nose.
Pat's
see-
dying because of
We're
you.
fine.
I hope so.
Ow.
But you see all these gods all cheering you guys on. Alistair gets on a microphone. Gods, all, welcome to the promotion ceremony of the mortal gods. They fought a long time for this. They fought long and hard. And today they become more than just mortal gods. They become mortal gods rank 2. Most respectable indeed. Today they will face something, frankly, that was designed not to be beaten, but they've done that many a time before, and if they are going to rise to the challenge of defeating the Chaos Pantheon, well, they should be able to beat this at least maybe once. And with that, this creature emerges from sigils. J-U-D-G-E, Judge. And in a ring as it forms, it walks and stomps out. Gargantuan, exactly as described. Now that you see something outside of the divine contract, though, you realize that its body is not entirely made of sigils. It's almost like it's been wrapped in sigils. Like there's an actual physical thing under there. The crowd roars. This thing makes some unholy screeching sound. And I want you all to roll for initiative.
Alrighty.
Did we get a prep round at all?
So that's a nat 20 with a +5, with ambush and gift of alacrity.
Nice.
That's gonna be a 3.
Oh, nice.
I rolled a natural 1.
Oh, how quaint.
Nat 20 and a nat 1. We love this.
It gives me reading time to figure out what sort of dragon I want to use. I swear to God, if you kill my simulacrum before I get to turn it into a dragon, I'm gonna be so mad at you. I am gonna be fuming. I will take this out on you with holy vengeance.
I got an 11.
I'm at a
Nice.
31 total.
Danny, can you use Gift of Alacrity as an ability, or were you just casting that on yourself when you rolled for initiative?
It's not myself.
He
Okay,
cast that at
cool.
the beginning of the day.
I'm gonna do at the beginning of the day. Ah, I see.
Can I have
Oh.
cast foresight on myself? Or do I need to use my turn?
How long does Foresight last?
Like 8 hours?
I'll say that you could have cast that at the beginning of the day. If it lasts like 8 hours, like Viari perpetually has her simulacrum and stuff.
Yeah. I don't like making more decisions in fights. I don't like having too many people on there. I'm not a DM.
Offbeat, would you say the same thing for me with Gift of Alacrity or no?
I'll allow it, yes.
Okay, thank you.
Godfried.
Oh, well, that helped. So 23 total.
23.
Yeah. I rolled a 1 on my D8 for Gift of Alacrity.
Does this
Nice.
thing
Oh,
look
good.
like it has good strength?
Yes.
Probably. Yeah.
This giant automaton thing.
Maybe.
Just checking. Just checking.
Oh,
You could be tricking us.
Alrighty. Godfried, you're up first.
It's a me, Mario.
You
All
are
right, prep.
you are currently 50 feet away from this thing.
50 feet. All right, prep. Bonus action. Bonus action. Should I Shadow Blade or should I Blade Song, guys? What do you think?
Blade song.
You know what? No, because if I want to do damage, I could just do that if I Shadow Blade. I'll Shadow Blade up. Shadow Blade up at 5th level. Shabba-ba-da-boop.
Shabba-ba-da-boop.
Shabba-ba-da-boop. Does it cost anything to activate my sleepy time?
Nope, just spend the spell slot.
Cool. Do I have to spend the spell slot on attack or?
No, you can just spend it to activate it.
Cool. I'll activate that. Is that a free action or what kind of action is that to activate?
That's considered a special action. You can do that at
Okay.
any time.
All right. And does it depending on what spell slot does it determine anything? So like the higher the spell slot, the better it is. Or like blah 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 blah.
The higher the spell slot determines the number of stacks that you apply on hit.
Cool. I'll activate it at a 6th level spell slot. I'll activate my Blood Stance as well as a bonus action. And
How are you taking that many bonus actions? You took Shadow Blade.
oh
cast
no,
Shadow
you're right.
Blade.
No, as an action, I will activate
Bloodstance. Okay.
And then reaction, I'm going to target.
Okay. You have to target as a bonus action. You activate as a
Is that
reaction.
no? You're right. Sorry. Then I'll just pass my turn.
All right. All right. It is now Judge's turn. Judge is going to
Give me. How far away is it from me?
50 feet.
Never mind.
Judge is going to take its stance up. It's going to move forward a cheeky 20 feet. Actually, no. It's going to move forward a cheeky 15 feet. Going to look at all of you. I need... Okay. Godfried, it's going to point these cannons at you, Godfried. Does a 27 hit.
Hold on. Let me take off my my blade song real quick. I'm gonna shield as a reaction.
Okay. After that first shot misses, it's gonna quickly change its target to, for its second shot, to A's.
Disadvantage.
Okie dokie. 23 to hit.
Misses.
Alright. 2 hits miss. Interesting. Alright. It keeps its stance defensively away. And it waits. Pat, your turn.
Do I have my simulacrum up?
No.
No, I don't. All right. So, action, 9th level spell.
Wait,
which cast
what sheet are you using? I thought you were using the new one.
Oh, am I? I've already switched. Oh, yes.
Mhm.
Yes.
Okay.
Interesting. Right. Yes. Give me but a moment then. Action. I'm going to make 2 of my attacks with my.
It's currently 50 feet away from you. Do you
It's
have
currently
the
50 feet away.
Do you have the movement speed?
Don't have the movement speed, I don't believe. And I don't have... any way to get to it with any sort of I can dash is my
Would you like to close
is the
distance?
best way to get to it.
Would you like to close the distance then and dash?
I'll
towards
close
it?
the distance. Yes, I will. Yeah, use my action to dash.
Okay.
And then bonus action, drop a cheeky little Hexblade's Curse on him.
So you're right up against.
Bonus action. Oh yeah, no, I can't do that. Yeah, bonus action, cheeky little Hexblade's Curse.
All right. As you end your turn right in front of it, it's going to take a legendary action.
Yep.
That is going. I am not rolling well. That is a. Where did he go? Patrick. Patrick, I need to know if this hits your armor class. Patrick. Well, until then, we're just going to sit and wonder if a 23 hits.
Can't you see his sheet?
I
So
can.
about the dream about Bionicles.
All right, Pat, does a 23 hit your
Sorry.
armor class?
23 does indeed hit my armor class.
Okay.
Sorry, the Bionicles were calling me.
That's fair. Patrick, the following is going to happen to you.
Oh boy.
First of all, we're going to pull up Google Dice Roller because I don't have enough for this.
Gross.
Okay. You take a whopping 51 damage
Okay.
in bludgeoning as this hammer cracks down on top of you. Additionally, as the hammer hits you, you notice it's almost incorporeal, golden in light. As it lifts above you, you look down at your body and you notice that there are these golden sigils. 2 to be precise. Right down, you have 2 stacks of judgment.
Oh, good.
Does this look like magic?
No. This looks very fundamental. All right. Lair action.
No, it doesn't have those.
Oh, doesn't it? Would you like me to add more?
No. Can
Uh-huh.
you just make stuff magic so I can make a beholder and use the anti-magic field? Alright.
Uh-huh. What it is going to do, though, is it's going to make a single shot at all of you. God, I keep rolling this fucking number. That is a 23 on Viari.
That hits by 1.
All right, as that hits, it gets to make an additional hit. That's an 18 to hit on Viari.
Misses.
Well, it's still gonna make the next one. So there's 1 hit on Viari. All right, disadvantage to Amelia. 32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits. At disadvantage?
Oh. Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
All right, gets to make another hit.
Gross.
31.
Why is your disadvantage so good?
27.
Uh-huh.
3 hits. 27.
That's... Wait. Hold on. Okay, wait, actually, the first 27 I will shield.
All right.
Yeah.
3 hits on A's. Pat,
You got this.
Yes.
25.
Hits.
30.
Hits.
25.
Hits.
Okay. 23.
Yep.
And that's a crit. Maximum of 5.
Okay.
And Godfrey.
To me.
34.
34 hits.
Fucking hell. 21.
Nope.
All right. So, the following happens. It takes these
Oh, boy.
cannons and it fires them like actual guns, blasting, and every time it hits, you notice that it almost like gets a supercharge, and it barrels down again, like one hit, and then another, and then another, and then another, and it ramps up. So, every time it hits, it multiplies the damage of the initial roll to the person who took it. So, Godfried, Viari, you take 13 damage.
I'm just chill like that.
A's, you take 39.
Mm-hmm.
Theta, you take 65 as these blasts barrel down. And Viari, Godfried, you have 1 stack of judgment. A's, you have 3. Theta, you have 5. A's, it is your turn. You are 50 feet away.
Okay, I will bonus action unsettling words.
Okay.
That is a 10.
Minus 10.
And then I am going to hold monster. So I need a wisdom save. You're subtracting 10 and you rolled a 2.
Oh,
Oh, I did. I
did.
Yes.
Excellent.
Good to know.
Fucking eloquent parts.
You made this sheet for them too.
I know, it's so funny. Yeah,
Just
so...
letting you know.
Yeah.
You rolled a 2 and just deducted a cute little 10.
Alright, it's paralyzed.
Cool.
Question: if I impose another condition on it, does it lose the paralyzed condition or no?
No, the conditions will be on top of it.
Gotcha.
I'm good with that for now. I'm gonna move back. Just stay at 60 feet.
Okay. Viari, your turn.
Alright. Good faith questioning here. I'm trying to skim read True Polymorph as a spell. For any rules as written ruling on things like legendary actions from creatures. Like if you turn it into something.
No,
with
you don't gain legendary actions.
Okay.
You don't gain the legendary
Okay,
actions
cool.
or the lair actions. No.
Okay, cool. It's cool. No, it's all good. It's all good. Okay. I am going to. I should go for damage. I should do the smart thing. But I'm going to bonus action Spirit Shroud. And I'm going to Eldritch Blast. But my Simulacrum is going to Eldritch Blast.
But you move up to it.
Oh wait. Yes. Yeah. I'm moving up to it. Sorry, I was just doing the calculations on action economy in my head. Am I able to Eldritch Blast with my Simulacrum and turn True Polymorph into a bonus action for it?
Okay. So you want Prime is going to use so Simulacrum is going to use their bonus action for Spirit Shroud, action Eldritch Blast, action Surge Eldritch Blast. Prime is going to use their magic points to turn True Polymorph into a quicken spell and bonus action cast it on that. Is that what you're asking?
No, okay. So I am going to the other way around. But the other way around. Simulacrum's True Polymorphing. I'm not.
So you're casting True Polymorph on you or your the Simulacrum?
No, the Simulacrum is doing it on itself.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you can do that.
Okay, cool. So, mine are going to have Spirit Shroud on it, but my Simulacrums are not. So I'm going to roll mine first. That's going to be 8 to hit. And so I'll count the hits that have Spirit Shroud on them first, and then do that separate. Do it all together. So that's going to be a nat 20, an 18.
18 misses.
Yeah. A 26.
26 hits.
A 19.
19 misses.
A 27, 27.
27, 27.
That one definitely hits because that's a 30 something, and then the
Hits.
next one misses. So that's 5 with Spirit Shroud, and then the next.
One of them's a crit. Don't forget.
Yes, one of them is a crit. The next one is.
Don't forget that don't forget that you have 5 blasts per beam now, because 5 blasts per cast because you went up a.
Oh, okay, all right. So, okay, I will handle those rolls in a second. The
Okay.
additional.
It's only 2 more. Only 2
4.
more rolls.
Well, it'll be 4 because my simulacrum is also doing 2.
Oh, okay, okay.
Right. Okay. So the first one's going to miss because that's a nat 1, and I know that that's not going to get me high enough. The next one is going to be a 23.
23. Okay.
Okay. Does it hit?
23 hits.
Okay. Next one's definitely going to hit because that I rolled a 19. Next one's definitely going to hit because I rolled a 17. Next one is a 22.
22 misses.
Okay. So AC is 23. The next one is a crit. And then the next one is going to miss, and then the next one is a crit. So that is 5 with, 5 without so far, and then I have to roll the additional 4. The first 2 are going to be, sorry, I've just overcomplicated this, but the first 2 are going to be for me. The second ones 2 are going to be for my simulacrum. Okay, so the first one definitely hits, so that's 6. The next one definitely misses, and then the next 2 after that miss. So 6 with Spirit Shroud. One of those is a crit.
Okay.
So that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. D10 plus. Where are they? D6s.
D8s, don't you mean?
Oh, wait. Yep. D8s. You're right. You're right. 12, 14 D8s.
Yep.
And then an additional 5 D10s. Yes. And then on top of that is going to be, it's now 7 times, how many hit just then? So that's 6 plus times 11. So plus the 6 plus 6, so that's plus 12. That's going to be 234 points of damage. And my simulacrum is going to use its bonus action to turn into an adult amethyst dragon.
All right.
And then it's going to use its movement to fly up into the air 80 feet. It can hover.
All right.
And am I within some sort of like danger range of this thing? Could I use it? Can I push it away with that last Eldridge Blast?
10 feet? Sure.
Like 10 feet. Yeah.
Honestly, you're all in the danger range. I don't know what to tell you, bro.
I know. I just think like within hitting range. I mean like within melee hitting range.
Sure. All right. It's still paralyzed. Gottfried, your turn.
It's me, Mario. Alright. Alrighty, baby. Alright. First, I'm gonna put it to sleep.
All right. Use your reaction.
Sir.
It goes
Knock.
unconscious.
Okay. Let me look at my bonus actions real quick, just in case there's anything else I need to do, because I never remember if I can do anything with bonus action besides, you know, just like Blade Song.
You haven't activated Blade Song yet, which is worth
Yeah,
mentioning.
so I'll Blade Song, I'll activate that. My AC is very good now. I'm also fast as fuck.
Me?
So
I'm fast as fuck.
I'm fast as fuck, boy. So I'm gonna run up to it. And anyways, I started blasting. All right,
Blast
cool.
away, brother.
I'm gonna action surge on top of that. So let's start doing this. I have to add a +1 to all my stuff because I can't up my proficiency bonus on D&D Beyond. Here we go. All right, number one. Number one is a 30. Second one is a 24. I'm gonna action surge. But I gotta do my yeah. Am I doing that right? Yeah.
Do it again.
32.
32 hits.
and then a 37. Sorry, 36.
All right, those hit.
All right, and then every second attack is a
Booming blade.
Is a booming blade, right? Yeah.
Yes.
Cool. All right, so let me add this all up first. So, first I have to do. I always forget this. So it is first. I crit on all of them. So the first attack is 4d8. So that's 8d8. And then I'm going to smite on all of my attacks as well. So that's a 10 on the base with how many? How much smite damage do I have? Is it a plus 5?
It's 5d8 extra, so it'll be 20d8 per hit.
Cool. Okay, first one is 20. Then we're going to the second one, which is 40 plus the booming blade damage, which is going to be 68.
It's another.
And then I'm out of. No, I still have spell slots that I can cast left up to 5th. So here we go. And then another. $92. So that's 92. That's 92 d8s, correct?
So you're making 4 attacks, right?
4 attacks.
Each one has a base 20 d8 plus 26 d8. Yes, that should be 92 d8. And additionally, you spent a 6th level spell slot, so that is going to be 6 times 4, 24 sleep stacks on the target.
I also have my blood stance up as well. So.
And an additional, how much is addition on blood stance?
Go check. Well, there's no extra damage, but it's...
Yeah, how many stacks are added with blood stance?
I think it's 1. I think it's 1 stack per hit.
Okay, so
right?
4 blood.
Cool.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna roll damage.
Roll that damage. Don't forget your modifiers.
Thank you. So on the roll, that is going to be. Fiddle. Please. 396 on the roll. With on top of that. So that's 14. 28. Sorry, I can count. 50 with an extra 56 damage on top of that.
With 56 on top of that, that is... One sec. Let's do a quick calc right here. 452 damage. Okay. God damn. Describe that for me. It's not dead, but that was a fuckload.
So Godfried has just he does his whole thing. He gets ready. He does his magic roll again. He like opens his eyeball. He puts on a little nightcap. He doesn't have his hood on right now because he's wearing his suit. But you know, with it for his new ability, he needs to get in character. So he puts on a little nightcap like Scrooge, Scrooge McDuck style. He winds up and he runs at this thing and he yells, "Go to sleep!" And he just kind of as he's hitting, he's like, "Go to sleep, sleep, nap time!" And he just like slicing at this thing with his big scythe, and that's what he does.
We love that. And so, you see as you strike, this new essence invades its body. The sleep stack's taking hold. But it is now its turn. It will use a legendary resistance to remove... the unconscious only lasts until the end of that turn,
Yes.
as it was used by your ability, and it will use its legendary resistance to remove its paralysis. It has 2 more.
So wait, how many stacks does it need to put it to sleep again?
It will roll these d12s. So it's going to roll 24 d12s, and if that number it rolls exceeds its current health, it goes to
Oh,
sleep.
it's current health.
Yeah.
Okay, and the blood stacks will do what at the end of its turn?
It'll take that in damage and double.
Cool.
Thing is going to use its breath weapon. I'm not gonna lie. This may be bad.
Mm-hmm.
Are you sure about this?
Mm-hmm.
Am I in range of anyone right now so they get my bonus, or no?
You're in range of Viari and Feda.
Cool. A's, good luck.
Everybody, the machine rears up, lifting one leg. You see that the many hands that make it up, each one clasps on the hammer, brings it up, flips it around, and slams it head first on the ground. I need some delightful Constitution saving throws from all of you.
That's so crazy because I just happened to roll a natural 17.
Does your proficiency up your saving throws at all?
Yes, it
or
does, if you are
Okay.
proficient in the save.
No? So everyone, if you're in anything, you get a +7 to your save.
+7. All right.
That's gonna be a 36 with the +7.
That's gonna
Okay.
be 32.
I rolled a 19.
Nice.
That's a 28.
28.
And I am out of portent, so.
31.
That's really good that you guys all made the save.
Oh.
You're still gonna take the damage, but as you
Bah.
hear what this ability does, you're gonna hate me a little bit.
Yep.
So, for each stack of Dud Judgment,
Yeah.
you add on that the damage that you would have taken again. You all passed.
Okay.
Theta, you might be fucked. I'm not gonna lie, fam.
I might be. Hang
Yeah.
on.
So that is going to be 31 at base. 31 plus 31. That is 62 damage dealt to Godfrey and Viari.
How much again?
62. So that is halved to 31 for you. For A's,
What kind
who
of
has
damage is
3.
that?
Huh?
That's
What kind of damage is it?
This is going to be necrotic.
so is that 93 halved to 46?
For you, yes.
Let me keep my concentration spells.
And for Theta, that is 155. Halved to
Halved.
77.
Theta is unconscious.
Theta goes down. As this hammer drops, this wave of energy flies out. You feel the emblems that have started to dot your body. They each individually glow and rupture with power. And the energy that wreaths the battlefield almost seems to concentrate where there are more emblems.
Oh, and you're just in front of me in initiative. Damn.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Pat, it is your turn.
Yep. Here's that first.
Hey,
That is a
Pat,
failure.
Mhm.
Oh, yes.
do you want to be a dragon?
I'm unconscious at the moment, but sure.
Yeah, but dragons have hit points.
That's
I could
true.
heal you. I could heal
true.
you is the thing. But I
Look.
could also make you a dragon.
I will happily become a dragon.
Can I just say I'm
Become a
fully aware that
dragon.
this is some of the most unoptimal like decision making in terms of especially damage.
Fine by
stand
me. I am totally cool with being a dragon. That is one failure of my
One
death saving
failure.
throw.
All right. You see Theta cough up a little bit of blood.
See Pat cough up
Yeah,
blood.
Pat coughs up blood personally.
Commit, come on.
Legendary action. It's gonna aim these cannons that it fired at Godfrey earlier. It's gonna aim them at A's. Yeah?
While you're rolling that, just for the future offbeat, because my weapon is a spear, it has 20 feet of reach. It's on me for not remembering that. In that first round, I absolutely would have been able to use my normal movement and attack.
Oh. My apologies. Don't you only have 10 feet of reach with a... Is it a
20
spear
feet
or a
with
glaive?
spear.
The spear?
Yep.
I'm gonna look at it. I didn't know that exists. But we...
I'm almost positive spears in 5e have 20 feet of reach and then 60 thrown.
No, spears specifically have 5 feet of reach and are versatile weapons.
Are you thinking of javelins?
Yeah, and lances have 15, glaives have 10 feet.
I'm seeing range 20, 60.
That's your thrown range, buddy.
That's thrown. Right, you are.
Yes.
Never mind.
No problem. That is going to be two 30s on you, A's, as these twin guns
Is
point
that
at
at
you and fire.
disadvantage?
Okay. I rolled two 30s,
Uh-huh.
and then the next one I rolled a 30 again and a crit, so
Ah!
it's gonna be a 30 and a 30 again.
Yeah, those still hit.
Okay. A few things happen at once. For one, you're gonna take this in damage. 19 plus... 19, come on. 19 plus 11, 30 damage in force. And then, I need you to make a concentration saving throw, please. DC 20.
This is not okay.
This is separate from the regular kind. This is just DC. Any bonuses that would apply to con saves, please make them.
That's a 28.
All right. You feel the effect of this though, but it doesn't trigger. You feel it trying to end the spells that are currently active on you.
That little whore.
Lair action.
I don't like when that kind of mechanic is used against the party when I'm a player.
Ah.
Brooke, must
Oh,
we
really?
go over this every time? You only like fun when you get to use it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You only like
It's
fun.
only funny when I do it.
Uh-huh. A cheeky little... The machine is going to look at what's currently happening. And it's going to not like the orientation of the board.
Oh, God.
These hands fly out, and I need all of you to make strength saving throws, please. Except for you, Feta. You're not being paid attention to.
I was like,
That's gonna
28.
be a 10.
28.
28.
10.
Well,
okay.
no, VR, you got a plus 7 because you're in the range.
Plus 7.
That's gonna then be
17.
17. Yeah.
no, because
No?
I have a -1. 16.
18.
Wasn't like already calculated into the 10?
Oh
though?
wait, no, yeah. Oh right, yeah. So it is 17. Never mind.
Alright. The only one who doesn't have this affect them is Gottfried. These hands appear over top of you and slam down, but no damage is dealt. Instead, Aze, you were brought right up in front of the creature. Viari, you are teleported 60 feet away from it.
Hey, you're within range of me now. Hi.
Hey.
Oh, Viari, what about your simulacrum?
You mean my dragon that's flying 90 feet in the air?
It also had to make the save.
Whatever. Alright. Its strength is way better than mine.
Brooke's like,
though.
okay, I'll make your little saves.
Okay, yeah.
I'll roll a little dice.
That's cool. Does it get an extra bonus to strength? No, it doesn't. But does a 24 save?
A 24 does save. It is still 90 feet in the air.
Amazing.
All right. That's the lair action. Aze, it is your turn.
Cool. We're up
No, wait.
close.
Did it roll its stacks at the end of its turn?
No, it did not. You're right. I need to roll 24 d12s.
And the blood stacks.
And the blood stacks, yes.
4 d12s.
that, we
48
love
D6.
that.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. And the 4d6. Eight, 9, 10. Bleeds a little. And then it goes to sleep.
Let's go, baby. It can't wake up. It needs someone to use an action to wake it up. We're good.
It is
got this,
unconscious. This would have happened before the lair action. So, whoop whoop. Swap that around. That didn't happen.
The damage I just took?
The damage.
Oh, wait, no. Oh, wait, what was the last layer action? Oh, okay, we're not close. We didn't swap spots.
Yeah, you guys did swap spots, yes. That didn't happen. The thing, as you watch as this writhing energy event interlaces around the creature, and as like these cracks finally connect, like ding, the thing just crumples into a heap.
Gottfried looks at the crowd and goes, "It's nap time, baby."
Yeah! You see the triumvirate of war just go, "That's my boy! That's my boy!" It also took 10 stacks of sleep. It also took 10 stacks of bleed.
So wait.
It is now 8.
Okay, yeah, okay, cool. I was like,
Yeah, it took 10 damage and is now at 8 stacks. Moving on to Aze's turn though still.
Okay, so does being asleep mean it gets... Okay, wait, I'm going to Unsettling Words.
All right.
I am going to disintegrate it.
How
need
much
a
do I
dex-
how much do I
that
minus?
that would be great if I rolled that number, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
8.
8. Before you use your unsettling words, I'm just gonna check to see if unconscious doesn't auto-fail that anyway.
Oh.
And wait, question. I wasn't here when I did. Someone asked it. I don't think they did. But it would damage wake it up or no?
No. It auto-fails dex saves.
Okay, well then I won't use my unsettling words.
Mhm.
I'll just disintegrate it.
All right. It auto-fails. Roll the damage.
90. Wait, did that? Okay, that already had it. I was like 95 total.
95 total. What does your disintegrate look like for us?
I think, let's see, this is like a metal type of creature, right?
Yeah.
So A's holds out their hand, and you see the metal oxidize and rust and just begin to corrode into dust.
Ravages of time.
The glyphs
Yes.
fly off in hundreds as you hold out your hand. Just this plume of rust and dust and smoke evaporating behind it. But this thing still, you hear its little mechanics whirring from within.
Okay, I'm not done yet.
All right.
I am
Would
going.
you crit? No, you're not doing melee damage right now. You don't crit. My bad.
I'm gonna burn a time point
All right.
to double up,
Alrighty.
and I'm going to I'm gonna shatter it. That is con, so I will want to use unsettling words.
All right. How much?
Let's roll again and see if it's better. It is not. That is a 3.
-3.
Yeah, to its con save.
Yep. All right. I rolled a save.
This fight's going
That-
great, guys.
That is a 21.
Yeah, so that's half damage, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
I can't read any of these dice. I have to wait for it to.
Can't use any of my godly abilities from beyond the grave, can I?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay, that's
I'm
20.
dead.
Huh, what the fuck was that? That's 26 damage. That's insulting. Halved to 13.
Ironically enough, as you blast it with the shatter, little glyphs break and twist off. The metal part of it ruptures away and almost pops in a comical fashion as it. But this is one of my games. It's not over.
No, of course not.
Why would it be over? Why on earth would it ever be over?
Because you grew a heart.
Bro, Offbeat is the Grinch, but worse. Okay.
The
And
Grinch
it
would
grew
work.
3 sizes that day.
If it grew
was
3
2
sizes, it'd be the
too
size
small,
of a pea.
And then it grew 3 sizes that day.
You watch as its head pops. You watch as this golden body, this golden avatar of order emerges from within, and it grabs the hammer with some of its hands. These many hands that appear around it grasp something out of the air. Fucking guns. And point
Here
them
we go.
all at you as they
Here we
begin to
go.
flit around it, aiming at different positions. And you
Okay, America.
And you notice that right behind you at all times, a gun
gun
points at your back and follows you permanently. Every step you take, you will incur a point of damage from henceforth.
Okay, I also have a question.
Yes.
Since I didn't, on my first turn, I didn't use my bonus action.
Sadly, you cannot use it after you go onto your double up turn.
Okay. Noted.
I will say though, I'm going to need from all of you, I need dexterity saving throws.
All right,
Including
Ace,
the
you get that
dragon?
bonus.
Including the
Dragon.
dead guy.
No, we didn't swap places, so
No,
VR
no,
still has a
VR,
bonus.
you get a +7.
Yeah. The dead guy,
There's-
you auto fail because you're unconscious.
Cool.
Ooh,
I will go ahead and fail my next death save. Just assuming at that
Yeah,
point.
yeah.
Oh, I'm lucky. Hold on.
29. I rolled a nat 20 for me with the dragon.
Oh, that's better. That is a 26.
Nice.
27.
27, okay.
The dragon got a 13.
Oh, fun.
No, let
Not
me
fun.
have my dragon.
You
I
all
like it.
succeed
I
except
could
the
be your
dragon.
dragon.
The dragon fails by
Let's fuel
more
that
than the dragon also fails by more than 5. So this is worse for the dragon. First thing that happens, a few things are imposed upon the dragon. It becomes grounded as it instantly falls 90 feet.
80. I got it wrong before
Oh,
when I said, but
okay.
it was 80.
Let me just quickly get rid of all these dice
It
here.
has a hover speed.
I don't remember asking if it had a hover speed.
Aw.
I know. I just thought I'd.
You thought you'd let me
Yeah, I
know
thought
just
I'd
in
try.
case?
It has a burrow.
It takes 26 damage as this giant avatar of gold swings it in this wide motion. The dragon falls to the ground, and you notice that in this swing, this golden swing, as you all desperately dodge out of the way, these bands of light strike upon it. And I get to do a few things now.
No, you shouldn't do that.
Mm-hmm.
Let me have my dragon, please.
Mm-hmm.
I just always wanted one.
A few more guns appear around it. To be precise, 10. For every foot of movement it moves, it will take 10 damage.
I have a way around that. I'm not even worried.
Okay.
Wait, does it have to be willingly move, or what if it just like drops out of the sky, like it stops levitating?
Well, it's already dropped out of the sky for one thing, and
Oh, okay.
it would
If
be
only-
its movement specifically. You had to expend
If
your
only
movement.
adult sapphire dragons had psychic step that allowed them to, as a bonus action, teleport to an unoccupied space within 60 feet of it.
You should really use that teleport. I want to see what happens.
The way of Brooke's face just dropped.
She's like,
No,
Brooke's like,
no,
I did
this
it.
was
I'm
the
the best. And
workaround.
Offbeat's like, are you though?
This was the workaround. We agreed.
We agreed.
We
I
were
didn't
talking about
agree
bullets.
to
When do
shit.
you Offbeat? When do you and Offbeat agree to anything?
I
You make
know.
it a point.
Whenever
That's
we
a
talk
fair
about this
point.
mechanic, the workaround is always teleport.
Sometimes. What if I want you guys to move this time?
I hate this.
Viari, it's your turn.
Turn
Well,
Fate into a
fuck.
dragon. Do it now.
Okay, so how far away from it, from the creature is the dragon currently? Because it had sort of flown up directly, and then I had pushed it back. Has it moved since? The creature hasn't moved since?
No, it's just kind of sat
think?
there.
Okay, so so the dragon's effectively like 20 feet away from it anyway, so it doesn't actually need to teleport. Either way, so can it please
You made the dragon fly directly up. You guys moved forward 30 feet. It is 30 feet away as it fell directly down.
Oh, okay, cool. I mean, it doesn't really matter. Can it please may? Oh,
You would probably hit everybody with a breath weapon.
I know. Okay, how does this work? Because it has spells that it can cast.
Okay?
But if they're concentration spells, does that not work? Because the simulacrum's concentrating on being a dragon.
Oh.
One moment. Yes, I'm gonna say that it can't because it is currently concentrating on being a dragon.
Okay, fine. That's really sad. All right, it's going to use its bonus action. Can it teleport to a position where it's not going to hit everyone if it uses its breath weapon?
It certainly can, but there will be something.
It's going to teleport to a position where it can hit this thing without hitting everyone else.
Right, it teleports, but as it warps through this space that is currently controlled by this entity, it is ravaged by Order, aka, you know, Alistair's god of teleportation. And a few things are taken from your monster. First of all, half of its hit points, as its hit point max is halved.
Okay.
That is all.
Kindly go fuck yourself.
How about I swap hit points now?
No!
How about we swap some hit
Oh!
points?
Oh, you don't like
Have him swap.
We're having fun. We're having fun. We're having fun.
That was only funny when I did it off beat.
I disagree.
Okay, so it's
This
currently...
is a lot funnier now for me.
I agree. This is hilarious.
No. Okay, so it's currently on 86. Is it taking that in damage, or is it just like half?
It's just
Like, is it...
It's just half.
Okay, cool. So it doesn't have to make a concentration. All right,
Yes.
cool. And then it's going to use its breath weapon. This thing needs to make a Constitution saving throw.
That is a 24.
This is not ideal because I picked the wrong sort of dragon. All right, well, I'm going to roll and it's going to take half damage. And in the meantime, Pat,
Yes.
do you want to be a dragon?
I would
Or I
love
can bring
to
you
be
up.
a
I can just cast heal. Like, I can just heal you.
What do you think? What do you think would be more
I
fun?
think being a dragon is fucking hilarious.
I like being
I think
I
that
like being- I
healing
like the
you is
concept
up
of
to
being a dragon.
I can just give you 70 hit points.
I'm gonna leave it up to you.
Yeah, Brooke, just make a
Ask
decision.
Brooke to make a decision.
I did. I absolutely did.
I'm gonna be like, I'm sorry, Fada, but this is way funnier. And I'm going to
Love it.
going
Big
to
fan.
concentrate on True Polymorph myself. So my simulacrum's concentrating on it. I'm doing True Polymorph on Fada.
Theta.
But I'm going to turn Fada into an adult Moonstone Dragon. Because that's what I initially meant to make my simulacrum, and then I got them mixed up.
Beautiful. Let me just
but-
look that up.
Yeah, just gonna. Yeah.
Oh,
and I'm going
color-wise,
to,
it's even thematically appropriate. I love it.
and I'm going to spend my 2 meta magic points to make that my bonus action, and then for my action, I am going to Eldridge Blast, which is going to.
You don't have Spirit Shroud up,
Just-
just a reminder.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I lost concentration when I took the 61 or 62 points of damage, however much it was.
Yeah.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 29. The next
Hits.
one is going to be 23,
Hits.
which is its armor class, and then the next 3 miss. So that's going to be 2 hits, which is going to be 45 points of damage. And additionally, I had to roll the other damage from the dragon. Oh wait, no, I already gave you the dragon damage, didn't I?
No, you didn't. You never said it.
Oh, amazing. Well, I lost that in the game log, so I'm
Just
just
roll it again.
yeah. That's going to be half of 48, so 24.
Nice.
Okay, listen.
What does
my
that breath
damage is
weapon?
going down.
What does that breath weapon look like?
The breath weapon is going to just be like this burst of, I think it does thunder damage, so this just burst of vibrations as like the air ripples and rolls like a storm rolling over the arena,
Nice.
just crackling the air. Does thunder damage do anything additional to constructs?
no.
Should I imagine that?
That's only if a lot of constructs have something where thunder damage does more. And thunder and objects are weak to thunder, I think. But it does, unless specified, it doesn't do anything special. So.
Okay.
And with that, legendary action. Notably, Gottfried, you notice that the stacks that you've placed on it are still in effect. I would just like to let you know in case you weren't aware.
Sick.
Looking around. Okay. Okay. It's gonna take aim at the Simulacrum Dragon. Does a...
Is it?
That's an 18. Does that hit?
Yes.
Oh,
That's
nice.
his armor class.
And that is a 23 to hit. So 33, my bad. 2 hits. I need you to make a concentration saving throw, DC 25. DC 20, I mean, sorry.
For the the simulacrum is making it.
Yeah, the simulacrum is making it, not the dragon, the simulacrum.
Okay, so that is going to be 28.
28?
Mhm.
Nice, it makes the save. You take 15, 8. That is going to be, you take 23 damage as these 2 cannons once again whip over and blast as they are still present.
Okay.
All right. Viari, that has been your turn. That has been the legendary action. Gottfried, it is you once more.
All right, here we go. It's me, Mario. But now that I have my bonus action ready, I can make another attack, which is always fun, fucking fresh. All right. All right, here we go. I'm gonna swing. I'm gonna use my bonus action to use the illusionist bracers to do another booming blade attack. So,
All right.
here we go. I don't have action surge, so I'm only making 3 attacks this time.
Okay.
Plus 18. That first one is going to be a 26.
26 hits.
Next one is going to be a 35.
35 hits.
And this last one is going to be a 33.
33 hits. All of them hits.
Cool. All right. So again, oh fuck! I didn't set up anything. Damn. Ugh. Can I go back or no?
If you give up your bonus action, make a good argument as to why I should let you, real quick.
I forgot. I'm dumb. I don't have a good argument. I forgot. That's my bad.
Honestly, you were honest. If you came up with anything, I was just gonna be like, that's bullshit. You're lying to me right now. But yeah, sure, I'll let you go back.
Okay. Thank you. I'll take away that bonus action. Then so I only get 2 attacks.
Okay.
I'll bonus action, target, reaction, sleep. I'm down to how many points now? I am down to 4. I'm down to 4 points.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go. All right.
That is 12 more stacks of sleep, and that is now it's 12 stacks of bleed.
Here we go. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the first attack. Double that to 10, and then I am using a 4th level slot, which is another 5. Right. That goes to 20. That's my last 4th level slot. And then I'm going to thirds, which is only 4. So then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Along with Booming Blade, that's going to be another 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. Yeah. 44 D8 sound good? Is that right?
44 D8 does sound right.
Cool. Let's roll it.
Don't forget your modifiers.
Thank you. All right. On the roll, that is going to be 192 damage with an extra 28 on that.
220 damage total. A good chunk. Wham! Wham! You got him again. Another big 2 hits.
So how many
Goddamn.
stacks of bleed and how many stacks of sleep?
It's at 36 stacks of sleep and 12 stacks of bleed.
Cool. All right. That's me.
All right. Legendary action. It's going to use one of its mythic legendary actions. I need all of you to make charisma saving throws, please.
Who's in range of me right now?
Viari
Cool.
and Feda the dragon.
Yes.
Vader the dragon. All right. That is a 30 on my save.
Nice.
That's a 25 for Ace.
25.
That is 27 for Fate of the Dragon.
What'd you say, Viari? You're muted. You're muted. Why are you muted?
23.
And what about Viari the dragon?
Oh, that is going to be. It gets. What does it get? Does that get the benefit of Godfrey?
No, it's out of range.
Okay. That's going to be 13 plus 9 is 22.
Those both fail. I need the following to happen. Immediately, I need you to spend your reaction. And I need you to cast a cantrip of choice on any target that isn't Judge. And I need the dragon to make a melee weapon attack against a target within range. If there's nothing in range, it will do nothing. But it still spends its reaction. Unless, of course, this damage does it in, which is 22, 37, 51. Everyone else, you take 51 halved, so 25.
Cool.
I'm gonna
And
spend.
that is force damage.
Wait, can I spend my reaction to cast Mage Hand and High Five Godfrey?
What's the target on Mage Hand?
Come on, that was funny. Okay, if I spend it to cast Prestidigitation to clean Godfrey's armor.
Excuse me, it's a tuxedo, burgundy. Thank you very much. Right now, it is covered in gross oil, so a prestidigitation.
Sorry, my bad. Yeah, to clean.
You know what? I will allow the
tuxedo.
Mage Hand or the Presti.
I'm gonna high five Godfrey.
I need my suit cleaned. What are you doing? This is brand new.
Sorry, you're looking fab. Just high five.
Thank you.
And then what did the dragon have to do? Make a melee
Make a
attack.
melee weapon attack against someone in range. If there's no one in range, it does not.
The dragon doesn't have weapons, actually.
Doesn't have any melee attacks at all. Any
Oh, it has
attacks?
melee attacks. It just doesn't have. It can't make
Well,
a
it's
melee
gotta use
weapon
those.
attack.
Good faith here, bud. For fuck's sake.
I love how
Mage
Offbeat
Hand.
let you cast Prestidigitation and you're.
You know what?
like,
For just
well.
that, fuck your stupid
No,
dragon.
no.
I want you to make a concentration saving throw. Jesus Christ. I'm kidding.
What? No.
I'm kidding, but don't pull that
Oh,
bad
okay.
faith bullshit on me or I'll piss on your carpet.
Okay.
Bad offbeat. Bad. Get the spray bottle.
Okay,
I'm gonna
considering
make
that you
it
will be
a
within
claw
physical
attack.
range of me in 24 hours, I will duly noted.
Yeah, that's my threat. I'll piss your pants.
Am I? If the dragon is 10 feet away from everyone, can it hit?
If
anyone?
it can't hit, then it does nothing.
Oh, okay. Because if everyone's 30 feet away from it, because it used a breath.
Yeah, if it does, then it can't do anything.
Okay. It's also gonna high five Godfrey and miss, but
Okay.
it tries with its claw
yeah.
attack and it's just too far away.
Alright. Everyone else, you take 51 damage halved, 50 damage to 51 damage full. Make your concentration saving throws.
Me.
51
Yeah.
damage
Your
halved, or
You guys
I-
You guys
51
succeeded,
is
so it's halved.
Oh no, I can.
so
Ace has looked better. Just putting that out there.
All right. I got a 35.
With the
plus.
+7, that's
16.
gonna be a 23. So, Fata goes down.
Fata's a dead body again, guys.
My bad, Fata.
Wait,
my
what?
bad. I lost concentration. And the simulacrum the simulacrum also loses concentration and becomes a person again.
So, Ace, you're next, right?
I don't know.
Who's next in
No.
initiative?
Next is Judge. That was a legendary
Wait.
action.
Oh, that was the legendary action after Godfrey.
Yes.
Next would be me.
No,
After
next is-
Judge.
After Judge takes its turn. It goes
Judge.
Godfrey,
Yeah.
Judge, Pat, Lair, A's, Viari.
So, Pat, you need to make this next save.
Hey.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry, Pat. I tried.
Oh,
we're
we're
good.
good. Everything's fine.
Offbeat. I haven't used my reaction this turn. No,
No.
I don't think I have. When the judge starts its turn, can I get a charisma saving throw?
It's a 27.
Okay, it still will take 1 point of exhaustion and 5d10 force damage for resisting the force of time.
Okay.
Hey, Judge, what are you doing over there? Resisting the force of
Some
time.
time.
Oh, that was
How are
nice.
you doing it? The indomitable human spirit.
Oh, that was good. That's 28 damage.
All right. This golden avatar
I
just
ho-
sturdies itself
Yeah.
against you as you raise your hand. Describe what this looks like.
It is privy to my wiles. I think what happens is reality around it starts to warp as I try to freeze it in the moment of time right before it took its turn, and sort of just like clip it to the end of what its turn would be, and it just steals itself and resists, and as it, reality, the fabric distorts around it, very quickly goes back into shape. As I'm mostly this fight just standing there with my arm outstretched, just being like, ah. Stop. Cut it out.
The judge is going to look at this. It's going to take his hammer and it's going to look at Godfried, who has just been the largest pain in his ass. And it's going to make some swangs. That is a 29 to hit.
29 makes it, breaks it.
Right? That is a 35.
That hits.
That is a 36.
That hits.
24.
Misses.
All right. Godfried, I need you to make 3 separate strength saving throws, please.
I got you, bro. I got you. All right, that first one's going to be 34.
Okay.
Next one is going to be a 27.
27 makes
going
it.
to be a 27.
All right, you make all the saves, but you do take this damage.
Cool.
That is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. As it swings this massive golden hammer at you, you take 64 plus. As you take 94 radiant damage as it swings this massive hammer at you 4 times, but the last one, as it goes to this big overhand, heavily telegraphed swing, you manage to bring up your arm and just resist the force and throw it
All right,
back.
I do have resistance to radiant damage.
All right, you take half of that then.
So 94 divided by 2 is what?
47.
46. Or
46,
47.
47?
47,
Okay.
yeah.
47.
Cool.
Alrighty. Alrighty, it is now the end of its turn. It must roll 36d6 for its sleep count.
Sleepy baby.
Go to sleep, bitch. Go to sleep.
The cracks ravage its body and creep up to its face. Actually, wait, I should roll the bleed stacks first.
Oh, it's fine. I actually don't. I don't have resistance to radiant damage. Sorry.
Okay, then you take the full force.
Yep. Sleep and bleed time.
I'm gonna roll the bleed damage first.
Let's do it, baby.
2, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Wait a minute.
Oh, I have resistance.
Is it gonna bleed to
all
death? I hope it
damage.
bleeds to death. I hope I make it bleed to death.
Can I get up and stab it?
Is it physically capable of bleeding?
It is.
It's leaking.
It's leaking.
It's
Leaking
but
golden
the-
ichor.
Yeah. I love a good ichor.
By 10, it passes unconscious.
Sick him, boys! Rattle his bones!
Reminder, it can use a legendary resistance to end any effect on its turn, but this is the end of its turn.
Yep.
Pat, it is you.
I have a proposal.
Yes.
It's one of my godly abilities. I can turn any roll into a coin flip.
I will allow that for a death saving throw.
Cool.
Your odds are better without a death saving throw. On a death saving throw, otherwise. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie though.
Yes, but my proposal is if I succeed, I'm up. If I succeed,
It's effectively
that
a nat
counts
20.
as- it counts
And
as
if
a
you
nat 20.
fail, you're dead.
If I fail, I fail.
And that's two
I fail,
fails,
I
which
failed
would
to
be
save.
dead.
Well, I've already got 2 fails. This
Oh,
is
yeah.
my
I
last.
see.
That's why I'm making this.
Would he still lose
If
an
I
aspect?
succeed,
What's
I'm
your
up.
highest level spell slot?
My highest level spell slot currently is 4.
Spend it and you can do it.
I will spend that. I will absolutely spend that.
'Kay.
Success. Failure. Very
All right.
appropriately.
Flip it.
Fuck yes.
He's up.
Fuck yes.
Veda, you rise, gripping your spear, digging it into the ground. Blood trickling out of your mouth, coating your torso. You see this hammery fuck before you. Take your turn.
Fuck yes. Bonus action. Spirit Shroud, 3rd level.
Why don't you do it up to? Is your highest 4th only?
The highest was 4th, and
Sag,
I
okay.
spent it to get up. I know, Sag.
Alrighty.
Bonus action, Spirit Shroud. Would it be better to do Spirit Shroud, or would it be better to do my Echo? Because I would get an attack with my Echo.
Echo is better because you are currently wielding a really fucking powerful glaive.
Bonus action, I bring my Echo into existence.
All right.
I'm gonna take both of my attacks with the spear. Divine. I'll call that after I make the attacks. Yes.
You can reminder for how this build works. Your Echo
Yes.
can unleash Incarnation and make an attack, and then you can action surge, do that again, and then your Unleash Incarnation can make another attack for a total of 6 attacks.
Does Unleash Incarnation cost a bonus action though?
No.
Beautiful. All right.
So you can make those 6 attacks. All of these will be crits. You roll at advantage because it's unconscious thanks to Godfried. Okay, go for it. And remember, your Dragon's Wrath Glaive deals an additional 3d6 damage on hit.
Well, all of them are going to be crits.
Yes, so that'll be 66 damage extra on hit.
66 damage extra on hit.
Yeah, I'll help you with the damage calcs. Tell me how many hit.
Beautiful. Okay, so we've got 28,
Hits.
27.
Hits.
I'm so mad that Hexblade's Curse isn't up because that's a 19 plus 14.
They're all critting anyway.
Two
but it
19
hits.
plus 14s.
They're all critting anyway, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, 2 19s plus 14.
Hit.
15 plus 14.
That hits.
And 24 is the last one.
Those all hit. All 6 hit. Okay,
All right.
tell me your spell slot situation. What's your highest level slots?
Highest level slots. Let's go. We've got.
How many and what number?
Oh, I'm sorry. My highest was a 5th level.
Okay, spend that 5th.
So spent the 5th to get up.
Yeah.
I've got 3 4th levels
Yeah.
and 3 3rd levels.
3/4, 3/3. Okay.
Yes.
In that case, you spend through the 3/4 on your first attacks, giving you 5d8 extra per hit, so that's 15d8. That's additionally, then your next ones you're going to spend the 3d8, that's going to be 4d8 extra, it's going to be 12d8 extra, that's going to be 27d8 extra, that's going to be then every single hit, you're wielding a glaive, that is going to be 6d10 plus 3d6 per hit, so that is going to be 3d6 times 6, that's 18d6. All of this is going to be doubled, so that is going to be 12d10 plus 18d6, that is going to be 36 plus 36d6 plus 27d8. Plus modifiers, that is going to be plus, you're wielding a glaive. What's your modifier on damage?
Modifier on damage is plus 8.
Plus 8 times 6, that is 48. All right,
Okay,
roll
so
12,
whatever that total is.
12d10 plus 36d8. plus 27d8. No, 36d6 plus 27d8.
Yep. 12d10 is 54.
54.
Roll 36d6 is 110.
Okay.
And
27d8.
27d8.
Godfried with the sleep stack fucking serve here.
Dude. 134. Plus 48.
Okay.
Because of
That
the
is-
bonus.
Let me get my fucking.
So 134 plus 110 plus 54.
Yeah.
Plus 48.
Gotcha. I wrote them all down.
Beautiful. Theta out the entire battle.
Shows up.
Stabs him 6 times.
Godfrey puts to sleep Slada, not asleep
Uh,
anymore, just crawls up to it like, yeah.
I love it.
Theta,
Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you.
for 346 damage, Theta. How do you wanna fucking do this?
Oh, so as the wings are retracting into Theta's body, as he is holding himself up, bloodied and beaten, the echo appears beside him, and after images of the spears rain down from him as he leaps into the air and peppers this thing,
You guys, you slam into this thing.
and then
slice.
falls to the ground.
You guys cut and slice and dig into it. And this beast dissipates. And for a moment, the crowd is dead silent. Alistair looks shocked. Well, I think it's fair to say we need to up the defenses. The mortal gods win! And there is a massive, uproarious applause. Everybody cheers, is there, stoked. This is the happiest you've seen Alistair probably this whole time. Luck looks, for the first time in what could feel like forever, mildly entertained by all of you. Even Fate makes an appearance, as reclusive as they are, with a cup of coffee, giving a big wave to A's and a thumbs up. The triumvirate of war are frothing at the mouth, just yeah! That's my boy! Screaming at the top of their lungs.
Theta's holding out his arms to Viari and Godfried and A's, like for a hug. And it's just
Godfrey
like,
high-fives one of the hands.
The
ow!
simulacrum's gonna give you a heal, like literally a heal, 70 hit points.
I'll
I-
lay on hands. I'll lay on
I
hands.
do like that as you high five Theta, you high five him so hard he goes unconscious again until he
Oh,
gets
my
up.
bad. My bad. Lay on hands. My bad.
Alistair warps down. Goes to each of you. Congratulations on that fight. And, well, I figured this should be recommended. Godfrey, for your whopping, if my calculations are correct, 672 damage dealt in the fight, 36 stacks of sleep, and 12 stacks of bleed, 24 by the end of it. You get a little gold star and places a gold sticker on your armor.
Oh my god, that's so fucking funny.
This man has rabies. That's what it looks like.
But thank you all for the celebration. It has been a great day. See you all soon. And so you all leave with a little bit of an uproar. There's cheering from the crowd. Godfried looks at all. I'm trying to get this music right. 1 second, guys. This is really delicate. There you go. Godfried looks to all of you Alistair looks all of you, not Godfrey. I'm just thinking of Godfrey because of the fucking moment.
Sorry, I just got Godfrey on the line.
How did your face make that face?
I don't know.
You unhinged your jaw like a snake.
Did you hear the noise I made?
Yes,
Yeah.
that
was a big part of it. I think the whole experience. It really tied it together.
was given the Gluck 9000.
I'll do it again.
You guys all go out. Alistair says, now all of you get some good rest. I'm certain that it was quite a trying adventure. But there's more to be done. Tomorrow you are sending you out on a miniature mission, a small mission.
Minishan.
There's a god that we would like to bring in, of sorts. And by that I mean they're a god who has evaded capture for quite some time. It's a race, actually. The god hunters are trying to make a kill, and we would rather they come in and pay the price of their actions.
Is Alex going?
Maybe. I'm unsure currently.
I'm gonna kill your
You're not
fuck buddy,
unsure of
Viari.
anything. You know everything in the universe. You know the answer.
Well, currently, Alex has not told me, and I would rather not act as if I do know when Alex has asked very specifically for me not to screw up their missions as part of our agreement.
Veda's just poking Viari in the shoulder playfully.
We're gonna kill you. We're gonna kill you, fuck buddy.
I'm gonna true polymorph you into a worm tomorrow.
Let's please
Oh, I
not,
liked being a dragon.
let's not kill Alex. Actually, Alex is a very valuable asset. I promise they will not attack you. They will, however, try to get there first. So let's, if they are on the mission.
Smooth.
Hush, I'm not good at lying, A's. Good luck. But for now, get your rest. And also, feel free to just, stop by the office. You all can, if you need a chat. And with that, Alistair warps out and warps away.
I'm gonna turn around to the others. Have you guys met Alex yet?
Yes, remember?
I never.
Oh.
And I'm mad about it, frankly.
I'm gonna roll to
She's
see if I've
really
met
tough.
Alex.
Sure.
Above a 10. Yeah, that's a 19. I think I've met Alex.
Yeah, you've met
I don't know what
Alex.
I'm adding to that.
Ace, you met Alex once. It was a very brief visit. This was prior to Alex being a god hunter, but still being an incredibly powerful evocation wizard. It was on a mission. Aziz was pretending to be a giant monster, but was actually just animating the object of a giant puppet. Alex showed up and eviscerated it so quickly. Everybody was like, "Oh my god." That was amazing, and Z's was kind of bummed about it for a few days, but got over it pretty quickly. It was just kind of, they were just kind of I've worked really hard on the puppet, the stitching was really nice, and I was really upset that it got.
That was so good,
eviscerated.
honey.
That, and Z's was like, I know, and that.
Yeah.
But yes, you have met Alex once.
Yeah, I've met Alex.
I haven't seen her in a while. Temp ban and all, but we might lose this one.
We're gonna
That's-
I don't plan on it. But
Now keep in mind how you get the gods down. You might be able to use Alex to your advantage as well if they are on the mission.
Question.
Yes.
So why are we taking them in? Have they done something wrong?
Yes, they have.
So you mean they owe penance?
Which is precisely why you're going on
Or
this
you
mission,
mean
Godfrey.
This is my jurisdiction. Can I pull resources as part of this assignment?
Depends. What do you want?
Well, I gotta think about that. Let me go organize some stuff first.
Well, if
Who is this? Who is this person? Do we know?
the god that we're after?
Yeah.
Well, they are currently a neutral god. They are the neutral god of conflict currently. They see themselves as some sort of war god, which is currently you'll find that a lot of gods like to think of themselves as a war god, which is not necessarily the case. We have the triumvirate after all. So,
Alistair,
yes.
quick question.
Hmm?
Have I encountered them before?
Probably.
Not obviously in a godly way, but considering the amount of
conflict that you've gotten yourself into.
Right.
Almost certainly they have shown themselves or revealed themselves in some way to you, or maybe you have encountered them. But at the end of the day, encountering a god like this is a little bit of a issue, as it were. They may see themselves as a war god. They may see themselves as truly powerful. I need you all to bring them in, as they are starting to cause conflicts outside of the realms of what they want. They are doing more than they should, and it is harming a lot of people. I need you to bring them in because they're acting outside of their realm, and they're beginning to call themselves something they are not. They will owe a severe price for their actions. Godfried, you are capable of bringing them in. Basically, I'm going to give you all a blessing of penance, as it were, with Godfried's permission, of course.
Bro, you are all my employees now. Isn't that so cool? We can go on workplace vacation together now.
I don't work for you, Godfried.
You will though in a second.
I like to think of myself more as an independent contractor.
That's totally fine. That's totally fine.
That's
you guys
want
to go on workplace vacation?
I'm happy to go on a workplace vacation with you.
Let's go to Tahiti.
I need to give you the blessing of penance first. This basically just means that when you kill this god, they will not die. They will just be reincarnated in Godfried's realm.
In Detroit.
They're going to Detroit. Welcome to Chicago, friend.
Oh, I'm in.
And with that, Alistair hands you a paper, and he says, "This is a fillable form to give out a blessing."
Yeah,
do you fill it
out?
Do you? He gives it to Godfried. You have to fill it out.
I thought it was the rest of them.
Yeah,
Go for it.
Yeah. As you fill it out, everybody, you are granted the blessing of penance. If you kill this god, they will instead be reincarnated in Godfried's realm. You also note, Godfried, what does your emblem of penance look like?
Okay. So Godfrey doesn't really recognize it because it's vaguely familiar, but it looks like a crest of some sorts. He doesn't recognize it because there's a big skull in the middle of it now. It's the crest of House Host. It's a tongue twister. I don't know what that looks like. You tell me.
All right. So what you see is
there's just a big skull in the middle now.
There's a big skull, and behind it you see these blazing lines of fire. You also see it looks like a Jolly Roger. Almost. And then glowing in the center is a red glowing gemstone. This sigil can appear anywhere on your armor, but it must be visible at all times. You can make it, you can even place it on your skin if that is what you wish. It will disappear once the mission ends. Alright. See you all tomorrow. You'll get your mission briefing proper. I'll give you all the details on conflict.
Master.
Yes?
How's the thing going with the...
Oh.
Progress?
Godfrey.
Oh.
What's
Drink.
Up? Drink what?
This glass of wine for your service. It's a VIP privilege.
I'm gonna cast Identify.
It's really good wine.
Fada's just like fingers crossed.
You
like,
look at
Fada
Fada
looking
really...
at Alistair like, please.
You take a sip. Nothing happens. It falls right through your body.
Bitch! Now it's got wine stains in it. I'm never gonna get this down. Adamus, I need a
burgundy, Godfried. It just matches the fucking color. It just looks a little bit wet.
It looks like I pissed myself.
I prestidigitate it so that it actually looks like he pissed himself.
Wow, thanks, Viari. I can't even pee.
And with that, we're gonna end the stream. Thank you all so much for tonight. This has been a blast. What a great episode. The gods have gotten more powerful. This is how we do level ups proper here. We get godly boons because these are level fucking 20s. What a fun fight. What a fun silly little mechanics. How hysterical. But that is all for me. I've been Offbeat Outlaw, the Dungeon Master. I use he, they pronouns. Please support me on Patreon. If you like this show, if you like these weekly streams, supporting me on Patreon is the best way to ensure that these keep happening every single week. So a link is in the description of this live, as well as all of my videos. Amelia, anything to plug and outro and whatnot?
Yes, hi, Amelia Som. You can find me in most places at Amelia Som or by going to links.ameliasom.com. I have a show on Mondays at Mercs of Mischief on Twitch pretty soon. The trailer on this upcoming Monday for Arc 10 of Unprepared Casters, which I am DMing, goes live. And that's all right now.
Brooke?
Hello, my name is Brooklyn Tuesday. You can mostly find me on Instagram and TikTok. That's it.
That's great. Pat?
Hello, everybody. I am Patrick Keefe. I am that great gentleman everywhere on the internet. You can find me on all of the different places. You can also find me over at the Writers Room 7th Sea podcast, where we play the TTRPG 7th Sea. It's all pirate fun all the time. And we are closing ever faster on the end of season 1, where we are going to be facing the consequences of several actions. So make sure you catch up while you can.
Danny?
Daniel.
Please go watch DannyPhantom.exe's YouTube channel, because watching that helps me. And the more you watch from him, the more I get money. So do that. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Paperwork Pantheon, episode 17. See you all next week.